Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy here, Soul, and I'm here to talk about one of my favorite subjects. And if you guessed that subject would have something to do with being the very best there ever was, you were wrong. This is not a video about Pokemon. This is a video about the judicial system. Today we're going to be talking about the dynamics and I'm just kidding. This is going to be about Pokemon. I actually don't know anything about the judicial system, but I do know a good amount about Pokemoning to the polls because I pop this baby open every day. Look at that. I pop that up on the daily, and I think I would know a couple things by now. One of those things I've always learned is to be really good at complaining. For instance, I've learned it's really good to complain in this game because a lot of the things we complain about actually get fixed and addressed and things actually happen. So I thought I'd make a whole video just giving complaints and giving things I want like I'm some spoiled child. Like, here is what I want for Christmas, these 10 things, and if I don't get every one of them, Dad, you're fired. You're not gonna dress up and jump down the chimney anymore. I know it's you. So today we're gonna be talking about 10 things I wanna see in one of my favorite games, Pokémon Goes to the Polls. But just a disclaimer, this is not fantasy game making. If I was to make the perfect Pokemon Go game, I would just fucking take the handheld RPGs and I would fucking put that on steroids and put it on a main console, and I'd put that on top of the real world, and then I'd throw Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Channel, fucking Pokemon Shuffle, Conquest, Mystery Dungeon, whatever the fuck. I'd mesh it all together in some big ass game. All I was trying to say is I'm gonna keep my 10 things realistic and sort of reasonable, as much as I can at least. One more disclaimer, if I made this list like a year or two ago, I would have been like, oh, I want friends, I want trading, I want a million other things that have already been added to the game. So, just so we're clear, and this is how we're dating our videos that I plan to release months ahead of time, but it's August 28th. I don't know if you can actually read that. That as of the time of this recording. I know that is not the time you are watching this, but just keep that in mind. If any of this shit has been released in the game, I can't see the future, I'm sorry. But anyway, numero uno, I want to be able to interact with all of my little buddies and my big buddy. I am so sick of being able to catch a Pokemon and then it's like, oh, I get to look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh, would you look at that? Just look at that.
When I'm catching a Pokemon, I can take pictures with it. I can throw my Pokeballs at it. That's more interaction than I can get actually having the Pokemon. So why in the main games can I like pet my Pokemon? I can in some games take a little stroll with them. I guess I can already do that as a buddy. But I want to be able to interact with my fucking Pokemon. I caught my shiny Lugia via a trade. How the fuck am I supposed to be able to take pictures with him, Niantic? Just give me what I want. On the road to Numero dos. I want to be able to fight something, and I know by the time you're watching this, PvP might already be out, but that is not enough. I want some actual like NPCs, some actual trainers in the game that I can fight. I don't know what happened to the good old days where I take 6 of my pocket trolls and you take 6 of your pocket trolls, and then we duke it out to a fight to the death or unconsciousness, whatever. I want maybe whenever I defeat a gym, there's a gym leader. Put a gym leader on every gym and I get a cool badge for beating every single gym leader. I just want some people to fight. I want to be able to use my Pokemon competitively for something other than raids, which is not very competitive when there's 20 fucking people here taking on a fucking Raichu. Like imagine you're just Raichu, just chilling on your little surfboard. Be like, oh, this is cool. And then 20 motherfuckers just show up to beat you up? That's not okay. All I'm trying to say is, Niantic, having a bunch of competitive Pokemon in my inventory that literally can't do anything, and being an expert phone tapper when I roll around the gyms, it's just not doing it for me anymore. Numero Trace, and this one is probably asking for a little bit too much out of the realm of realism, but let's say you actually do what Niantic wants you to do. You go out and travel. I remember I went to Florida and I caught me a Heracross, I caught me a Corsola, I even went to Disney World. But how come when I traveled, that's where all the reward lies in? Catching some Pokemon that you'll probably just catch eventually anyway. When I go somewhere cool, I want actual reward for it. If I go to Disney World, I should get a fucking badge that says I went to fucking Cinderella's castle. If I go to the Washington Monument, I want to get a big ass badge that says, boom, you did that. I know there's gym badges, but I want like maybe a badge per city, and I can get all of the city badges. And maybe for every city there's like a rare kind of unique Pokemon. There's like a Charizard with spots. There's a pink Butterfree or something. Maybe the Charizard with spots is also a clone. It's the Mewtwo clone Charizard, and he's only fucking available in Seattle. I don't know why I chose Seattle. I don't know. But the days of when we thought legendaries would be things you had to go up a fucking volcano to get an Entei for, that is so far in the realm of not the case that is ridiculous. But I do like the idea of if you go somewhere, you get a rare exclusive Pokemon available only in that city, in that area. That's what I want. And I want a badge or something to commemorate that too. Hey guys, let me know if you've heard this song before. That's my fucking jam! But as much as I love hearing Pokemon soundtrack, preferably on mute, I would like some more music for this game. And my proposal is there is dozens of anime soundtracks, Pokemon game soundtracks, hell, bring back Pokemon Coliseum soundtrack. I listen to that on the reg. Dun, 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 dun. I, like most trainers, have had this game on mute for months now, so if there was any new music whatsoever that we could throw in here, that would be great. Maybe I can actually like play in public with the sound on, and that can attract other Pokemon Go players, rather than right now if I turned on the soundtrack and walk around, people would just be like, oh god, what is that? Numero 5. So, I was thinking of all the creative ways to make Pokemon Go's combat a little less shitty. A lot less shitty, let's be honest. And I like that idea that was floating around where you could have like a D-pad like on the phone and you could choose between your moves there, so you could actually have 4 moves and that would create actual competitiveness. I do want that. I do think that's a cool idea. Again, I don't know if that's in the realm of realism at the moment. But what could be in the realm of realism is give us some fucking status conditions. Fucking sleep, poison, paralyses. These are words that don't exist in Pokemon Go, especially that last one that I made up. Because right now, tapping away is making me smack that like button. Smack that like button.
I'm unbeatable.
As much as I love raspberries and dragon tails and I just said dragon tails, dragon tails, dragon tails. They taste better than slowpoke tails. As much as I love dragon scales, I would prefer items like master balls and status items that I can use. Master balls would come in handy because I don't know about you, Niantic, but when I'm in a public setting, maybe I'm at work on break, maybe I'm doing something where a raid just happens to be, it's a super public place, I don't want to look like some kind of maniac cranking up my fucking Pokeball trying to get that excellent curveball. So yeah, Master Ball, status items, whatever items you can throw in there. That is all.
I wanna be a hero.
Number 7, you thought I was gonna say numeral siete. Fool! For number 7, I want a daycare center. I know for a lot of people who do EX raids, it's usually in parks or Starbucks or places like that. I think we should introduce like an actual building we can go to in-game for a second, and it can be a daycare center. And then I can take my shiny Squirtle with the shades and I can put him in the daycare center, and boom, when I pop back in there and collect him, he no longer will take $1 million just to power up, even though it'll probably cost money to use the daycare center. At least I don't have to do all that hard work, and my wallet is already on Niantic's lock and key, so you might as well, I don't care anymore. Just take all my money. Number Snowman. I want Pokemon centers. Now, I think that our Starbucks and parks should just be riddled with trainers who are way too interested in their cell phones, and I think an even better way to do that is to have Pokemon centers. This is a place I can get discounts in the store, I can heal my Pokemon, spawns and raids happen there all the time. If I want a go-to place to play Pokemon Go, this is it. And I know a lot of people, when they have like these big get-togethers for the game, community day, you don't have to wonder where should I go, because the Pokemon Center, it's always poppin'. And I'm sure that we can get some real life fucking signs or something to be like, yep, this is the Pokemon Center, guys. It's an IRL thing now. So not only would it be a cool way to interact with the real world, but you can heal your Pokemon, get discounts in the store, spawns, raids, place for community. You can bang Nurse Joy if you want to, or at least try to. I know Brock never got it done. It's just a cool place to go to.
What kind of Pokemon are you? How do you do the things you do?
Number 9. Why is there no number here? 7. Did you do it again? God, I hate 7 so much. Anyway, are you sick of opening up Discord just to talk with your friends, your Pokemon Go friends, that you have to keep opening up Discord? You have to go from raid to talking about the raid and discussing where the raid will be, and then you catch a Pokemon, then you gotta open up your IV calculator, then you gotta go back to Discord. Niantic, let's get some messaging in here for the friends. If you have friend codes and friends, I should be able to talk to them. It shouldn't be super hard. If we're literally 2 feet away from each other, we should be able to talk to each other, or at least we're in the same city. Something, please. In the DS, you can draw dick pics and send it to each other from across the city. Why can't I do that in Pokemon Go? Not only that, give me an IV calculator. I'm sick of hitting a praise and they're just doing a half-assed job of telling me how strong my Pokemon is. I want all of these apps that I keep having to open for Pokemon Go actually in Pokemon Go. If I have to say Pokemon Go one more time in this video, I swear. And lastly, numero 10. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but humanity's obsession with taking photos of ourselves has seeped into our video games. Whether it be Horizon Zero Dawn or No Man's Sky, there's photo modes being added to games. Because sometimes your games are so goddamn good looking that you just gotta stop and screen cap that shit. But I personally love a little game called Pokemon Snap. And Pokemon Go already has a built-in photo taking mode, so if Professor Oak has time to travel the world, bang Ash's mom, and give some guy in Pokemon Snap a bunch of points for his photos, why can't he dust off my photo album and start giving me some scores and pointers on how to get the best possible photos? And you know, maybe I can get some Stardust or experience or something for my amazing photography work. Maybe some Pokecoins, I can sell these photos to get something. I don't know. The point is, I love Pokemon Snap to the point I want to mix it in with Pokemon Go. I feel like the most dirty casual ever by saying that, but god damn it, that's what I want. So, Niantic, which of these ideas are you going to use? Which of these games will be implemented into Digimon Go? So, Niantic, this is my challenge to you. Implement some of the ideas in this game. But if you do, just remember to hit your boy up, because you know you stole your idea from me. And by stole your idea, I mean I made a video saying my ideas for something you could do in your video game, because I don't own a video game. But what I do own is that like button.
Smash that like button!
Hey, what's up everybody? It's the outro me. And I'm here to tell you that you are free to subscribe for more video content, more videos about Pokemon Go, more videos about all of nerd culture and pop media and all of that bullshit. Subscribe and shit. I promise you that if you subscribe, you will not regret it. Internet promises are like 1/10 of actual promises, but they still matter to me. So subscribe today, don't regret it, and until next time, thank you for watching, and with that, I leave you. Do 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 do.